Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on and kind of just talk about my experience on being the fat girl or the heavyweight girl or the overweight person. So all my life I had struggled with the concept of beauty and if I was beautiful because I was curvy. But I was also very short, so I was curvy and short, which in my mind I always thought I wasn't supposed to be beautiful. My grandmother told me from a young age that someone told her that she could never be beautiful. She could be cute, but she could never be beautiful because of the way that she looked, and she was shorter, and she could never be beautiful. And for me, it kind of went the same way. I could never be beautiful because I wasn't tall. I was curvier than most girls, and I couldn't wear certain things. And all out my life, I was hating myself. And I still do, like, to this day, have those tendencies to look at myself in the mirror and be like, I hate how I'm looking, and I hate my body, and I just can't live with this figure that I'm blessed with. And I find it very difficult some days to even get out of bed because I'm afraid of looking bad, or I'm afraid of eating something because it'll make me gain weight. And so throughout the years, it really happened in high school. In high school, I gained a lot of weight. I was very depressed, very sad. I was getting bullied, and I didn't love myself. And so I just kept on putting myself under the rug and allowing myself to gain this weight. And then I found a reason for living, which was going to the military. And I decided to work out and eat healthier and take better care of myself because they told me I needed to be this one weight. And so all I saw was this number that I had to be. And when I was this number, I would be able to join, and I would be happier. I would have everything line up for me. And that was the thought going at that time. And so it turns out that I lost all this weight. I lost 20 pounds and was this weight. And then the military was like, no, we don't want you, because I have hearing loss in my left ear, and they're like, no, we can't take you. And I was devastated. I was hurt. I put months, I put a year, I put a lot of effort into getting down to that certain weight that I was supposed to be at, to be healthy, to be fit. And then I went off to college, and at college I was able to maintain my weight, able to not gain weight but not lose weight. And in this recent 2 months or so, I've gained back all the weight that I lost from about a year or two ago. And I'll be honest, I'm absolutely mortified that I gained it all back. And I feel like shit because I did. And I can feel the way my clothes are fitting. And I just think back to, well, I was that weight then, and my clothes fit me like this. And about 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, I was happy. I was happy with my body. I was happy with how I looked, how I dressed. I was over the moon. And then I had a manic episode. And I was forced to go into mental hospitals. And in the mental hospital, they force you to eat food. Not physically force you, but if you don't eat your food, they mark it down and then they can have you stay longer. And so I ate all this food and I was on these medications that they were giving me. And when I got out of that hospital, I already knew that I gained back at least 10 pounds. And so that brought me into a spiral where I was down and I was like, dang, I worked so hard to lose all this weight and now I'm just back to where I started. And that hurts. I'm being the weight that I am now. It's hard. I look at myself in the mirror now and I'm just thrown back to that point of when I hated myself and I hated my body and I hated how I looked. And honestly, I don't know if I can change that. I sure as hell try, but it becomes unbearable to me now to try to change it. And I'm just thrown back to that little person in my head saying, you're not beautiful. And having been fat and having been skinny in societal terms, I can look at it and say, I am who I am now. And I try to look in the mirror every day and just love myself. But that's hard because being the fat girl, it's not just the word, but it's the social constructs behind it that get to me. And it's hard to be curvy. I have a butt. I have boobs. Like, I can't wish them away. And what comes with having a butt is a bigger, lower belly. With what comes with having boobs is having boobs. And I can't change any of that, no matter how much I try. But it's also, it's funny how being fat, I correlate it with fast food, bad decision making, bad choices, like for food. And I punish myself. I punish myself for eating that candy, that this, or that I don't deem healthy for me. And then I just mold in that decision. But it shouldn't be like that. And it's hard to rewire your brain after society has like told you you're not this or you're not that, and it shows you pictures of what it means to be beautiful. It's hard, but I think it's a process that one has to make, that every day choosing to say, no, I am beautiful, I love my body, I am this being, and cherish it. And that's one that I'm trying to do, but it's so hard when I've been conditioned to see one side of it all. And I just wanted to come on here and kind of like give you a rant, if you will, or a rundown, or kind of like saying, yeah, if you don't feel like you're a certain weight, or if you feel inadequate, that I'm with you. I am right there beside you. And it's okay to feel certain things like that. But just know that's not who you should be defined by, or what you should be defined by. That you are beautiful, you are loved, that everybody will find you attractive if you are confident within yourself. And I want to be that. And I feel like that. I feel confident within myself, and I feel confident on what I do and what I look and how I present myself. But I also have those inner thoughts of I'm not worthy of self-love. And I think that's what needs to be changed, is the standards we live by. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that some of you guys can relate out there, and that it's okay to feel like this. It's okay to go through ups and downs, and you're not defined by the size you are. You're not defined by the numbers you are. You're defined by who you are and what you believe to be true. And yeah, have a great day, night, whatever, and just enjoy the journey of life. Bye.